It is an exciting day at the Telstra Experience Centre with the launch of 6 new next-G handsets, including the EasyTouch Discovery, a great phone for seniors, and the new Country phone. So let's go and have a look at some of these exciting new devices.
It's not often that we get out there and announce 6 handsets all at once, right from the sort of lower end range right up to the top. Where we've got a low end handset, EasyTouch Discovery, which will suit the people who want a simpler phone, bigger buttons, read out of numbers, those sorts of things. So an EasyTouch phone that's blue tick, a Country phone that's the step on from the old Country phone, moving up to a new Samsung 5 megapixel touchscreen device, Sony Ericsson sort of camera-based device. Then you've got 2 other touchscreen, or 1 other touchscreen at the Sony Ericsson top end, and a Nokia. I mean, right from the whole spectrum, top to bottom.
And it's obviously an important day for our Country customers with the launch of the new Country phone. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, in fact, today we've announced 2 phones that are blue tick, which we sort of designate for those phones that are really, really good for the fringe areas, and certainly the sort of simple phone or the easier sort of touch phone, Discovery phone is one of those. But the big one is the new Country phone. Second version of that, slimmer, nicer looking. Even the Country folk love those sort of nicer looking phones, but access to all the features as well. So
the EasyTouch Discovery phone, everyone's talking about it today. Why is that so?
Absolutely, I'd love to tell you a little bit about it. We're very excited because we've launched a new device today that is absolutely designed inside and out for our seniors customers. We've worked really closely with our Connected Seniors panel. We've worked closely with other advisory groups, including Better Hearing Australia, to make sure we really understand the needs of the customers using these mobile devices. And as a result, today we've got the EasyTouch Discovery. It's got a range of amazing features that are all based on the feedback that we've gotten from our customers. It's obviously a next-G device, so superior coverage and amazing services. And it's a blue tick device, so no matter whether you're in regional Australia, rural Australia, or in the city, you'll get the same access to the amazing next-G network and the services that we offer the rest of our customer groups.
Launch of the second Country phone. What are people telling you about it?
Oh, this is great. Yeah, we had this out in Western Queensland yesterday, and people love it. It just gets so much better coverage than standard handsets, with this little pop-up aerial and its ability to pick up a signal where other phones don't. So for rural and regional people, this phone's just extraordinary.
And what are some of the key features of the new device?
Yep, the best thing about it is it easily clicks into a car kit and you get so much extra range just clicking it into your car kit with a good aerial. So for people who travel a lot or farmers who live in the fringe of coverage areas, they just find it fantastic. But it's also really fast. It's 7.2 megabytes phone, so it downloads TV quick, it downloads their weather maps quickly. It's really quick.
And so you've been out in rural and regional areas. How was it going there, and what was the feedback on the ground?
Oh yeah, I thought some of the guys were going to pinch it and not give it back. They started using it and they just loved it. And I was out Fairway West too in Queensland. You can't see base stations around you everywhere, and it was getting a good signal. I was using it easily. Yeah, so it's a good phone.
And what makes this one better than the first Country phone?
Yeah, I think a couple of things. So it's just a better looking phone, and even farmers like some good form factor. Something that looks a bit smick, and it fits in the hand better. So a bit of work's been done on the style of it. But also we worked with ZTE to get a better screen. What farmers were telling us was that when you're in the sun, you couldn't see the screen terribly easy. So we got a darkened screen, and now it's a lot easier to use when you're outside, when you're in the sun. So that's been a big improvement in the phone, and also just the speed. If you do bring down your weather maps or whatever, it's so much faster.
And can they still access the suite of Telstra services, whether that be going on to My Place and those kind of things?
Yeah, it's all there. All the sensor starters there, the Foxtel, Big Pond, it's all there. So it does everything. It's got a good camera. It does everything the other phones do as well.
And I suppose the question the farmers and those in rural and regional areas using this phone probably say, is it as tough as the other phone?
Yeah, they've got to be able to stand the drop test, and get
does it?
Trodden on by a sheep. And yeah, it is slightly ruggedised. It's a pretty solid case. So yeah, it'll stand up better than your standard city phone, that's for sure.